All right, good morning everybody, and welcome to Metzide's coverage of 2025 Welsh Trophy Interprovincial Division 1 from Portage Road in Auckland.
Hey team.
Morning, Candice.
Morning. Good morning, Joy Archer, and good morning, Adam Rickard.
Morning, Joy. Hope everyone's okay at Taupo. Bit of flu and sickness down there. Joy's on duty. Adam Rickard, cheeseburger, he's up early for a young fella.
Super early.
Yep. So we've got a cracking fours game, and I've said that 3 games so far, and they've been quite frankly, not disappointing quality-wise, but not the close battles that we were hoping.
Yep.
So we've got Daniel French, David Webb, Raymond Webster, and Tracey Van Tuel from Otago, and they are playing Shaun Blackbourn, Alex Reid, Nash Smith, and Linda McCurdy from Waikato. Roy McCurdy's just giving everyone the starting orders. So Roy's talking about bowling etiquette, people walking down the hall in front of the person bowling.
Stepping over their feet.
Yep. Good luck, Roy. We're dealing with a demographic that sometimes gets a little bit lost when it comes to walking around halls, but good luck.
Godspeed.
Okay, state of play. After 20%, so we're still really early on. If you're talking about polling booths, it's 20% through. We've got Waikato and Tauranga, 23. Hutt Valley, 21. Otago, 18. Auckland, 16. And Upper Hutt Valley, 7. So we're getting underway here. Tracey Van Tuel.
She just threw the kitty off the back, just realised it's a bit quicker than she thought.
This is actually the
uphill.
uphill too.
It is.
And I thought we've replaced the mat. And I thought it was a thicker mat. Yeah, I think it is.
It is. It is a thicker mat.
She might have just had a bit of early morning nervous energy.
Yeah, I think so.
You'd know Tracey Van Tuel, Candice. I think you might have come up against her in the Island Games.
Yep, sure have. Tidy lead.
Yep, and there's Linda, so she's just worked out that that's uphill. I'd say both of these will probably be playing more weight bowl 2. Yep. Good adjustment.
And I had a very quick 2-end roll-up of 4 bowls before everyone came into the hall today. We were here nice and early. And it does play slightly different to yesterday. Not a huge amount, but that swinging hand, the one that Linda's just played, does tend to be a bit more of a bigger green than we had yesterday. But the other side seems to be pretty similar.
Yep.
So, but definitely weight downhill, uphill, and a little bit heavier.
Yep.
So enough of a change from the first time.
Okay, Raymond Webster, lefty, and you'd say that's pretty good green for a lefty. And that's a good opening bowl of Saturday at the Welch. Pretty good. Nash Smith. We've got 30 online, probably 20 of them are Smiths. Good morning, Smiths.
Adjust the camera slightly. Nash is a bit taller than others that I've had on this weekend so far.
So from the Smith viewing gallery, they've got to be pretty happy. They've got 2 runners in this, obviously Paul Smith and Nash Smith, and both teams 23 top of the table at the moment. So
plenty to cheer about.
Yeah, early days. So I guess for me, in reflection from yesterday and how we thought things would pan out, I think Tauranga are going better than I expected. They've come out fighting, and they've only just been brought into Division 1, and they've come out firing, so that's good. And then I think the next three, being Waikato, Hutt Valley and Otago, they were the three that I was originally picking to be in the mix. Good bowl here. Lovely bowl.
Beautiful.
What a bowl, Nashua. Nashville Smith.
Yep, we've got Amy Smith on board saying good morning.
Yep. Right, David Webb, Webby, as he's known. Tauranga is probably the one that's going better than I had anticipated. And then you've got...
I'll be interested to see where he played that out of the box. Cause
he did, yeah, they've talked about that, but he just didn't take any green.
He just underplayed it completely.
So he did get turned with the box. And then Hutt Valley. So Hutt Valley is nervously in the relegation position, and but every other team, I think, at the moment, a chance. That was the line.
Right. Early niggle from Shaun.
Yeah, they've just got a banter, as you'd expect if you're playing for Shaun.
Yep.
Webby will be looking to change that a bit. That was unfortunate. I think his weight was maybe just a touch over.
Yep, just a touch.
And he's locked up the orange now.
Yep, change his hand. Looking for that back blue, I'm assuming. Uh-oh.
I'll tell you what, Candice, that took more green than yesterday.
It has. Because that line yesterday wouldn't have come in.
So I can see the mark on the floor. We are a couple of inches closer to that mark.
Yep.
But but it is a different mat. So
yeah, it looks like it's going to be a little bit different.
I'm not sure. I think
side.
Daniel's looking at this going, is this playing different to what I just played on?
And he's going, yes.
So good start for Waikato here. Oh, now this is what we've been looking for. This is why we had Daniel on the live mats. He's looking at playing right through that. Bang, bang, bang.
He's got all position at the back.
Yep.
Oh, yep. Here we go.
Stood up.
Big stand up. Wow, for a big stand-up, not a lot has changed. There's a little bit less stuff on the front, but none of the initial head moved.
He does. He has cleared a bit of
front
stuff,
debris.
so front orange now brings his back blues into play.
Shaun's happy. He's not going to get around it.
He was like a foot short of being perfect.
Yep.
Looking for that blue.
So now, unfortunately, this is an easier shot for Daniel. This one a little bit more weight dependent because it will fly.
Probably 3 now anyway.
True.
His only concern is that front blue.
Always.
He's got to clear it. He didn't. So good opening end here for Waikato. I don't think Shaun will be playing that hand.
So what I think just happened there, based on the comment at the end, was I think he asked about the weight. Because of course he did a huge stand up in the first. And Webby said, no, it's not heavy. But I think because Daniel played on this net yesterday in the last game, it's much heavier.
Yes.
And so he's just said, no, it's
So
heavy. So I
he's
think he
buttoned off a little bit
he
on the way,
has.
and it swung right across onto that shorter one.
Yeah. So yeah, I
think Shaun's nowhere near it.
no, he's not. Shortest on the mat.
3. All right.
Great start from Waikato.
Couldn't surprise me Shaun laid off there because he
Not
couldn't
at all.
play the other hand. He was holding 3. Tap it, you go 1 down, and that's a glare from your team.
Big glare.
So the hall's got music playing, in case you're asking, and that's what you can hear. It's not mat side, it's the hall sound. So something that's come into bowls in the last sort of 5 years. There's a bit of music in the background, and there's an upside and downside for us. So the upside is that we're reasonably close to the players here, but they can't hear us because it's quite noisy in the hall with music and everything. The downside is that we can't always pick up from our mic on the floor what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Although with people like Shaun, he's pretty loud anyway.
Yes.
Daniel, you won't hear much. A couple of good lead bowls here.
Downhill way.
This is about a foot.
Pure concentration there from Nash.
So from a skip's perspective, Shaun and
Beautiful.
Nash, he's feeling it. He's feeling it. So, from a skip's perspective, Daniel and Shaun both got 3 from 3 overnight. So one of these is going to carry on unbeaten.
It's pretty massive for 2 skips.
Two
and
New
a
Zealand,
Welsh.
2 New Zealand players. Raymond gets past that.
Found that
He's going to
one.
be in
Yeah,
a
good
gorgeous
bowl.
spot. That's a lovely bowl from the lefty. Yeah, you do that, he says.
Just with your right hand.
He's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Oh, just a
Really got
feather on
round
it.
Everything but half a foot of weight, right?
Yep. So what's anything on the stream, Candice?
We've got one more thing. Do you want to put the score up for the viewers at home?
No, we'll keep...
You're going to keep them in the dark?
Yeah, we'll keep
Okay,
them in the dark.
perfect.
Yeah. Did someone remind us?
Yeah, Blair.
Thanks, Blair. Cheers. How's this? That good?
That's much better.
And
Ends played?
that.
All right. Sorry, team. We're still early morning here. Morning, Kirsten. Nice to have you on board again.
Right, well, we gave a racing tip out last night. New Plymouth races today, race 4, boy. Now we've also got a horse running in New Plymouth on race 1 called Crafty Colin. And there's a lot of bowls interest in this one. We've got, is it Andrea Berry?
Yep, Andrew Berry. Yep.
Andrew Berry.
That's what you told me this morning.
Yep, and I understand Simon Poppleton's got a share in that too. There it is, lovely weight. Oh, this is good reply here from Otago. Alex might be flying that front orange.
Can't imagine he's going to be short.
Yeah, flying that, and it'll take out the second blue shot,
Yep.
but it'll clear a bit of space too.
Correct.
So already a bit of action here in the 4s.
As expected.
Yep. So yeah, Crafty Colin, I think he was paying 17s this morning. Good each way, juicy each way. It's a tough field. There's a There's a horse from Patterson that's had 2 wins. It's going to be pretty tough in that. But understand that there was one of the owners had passed away during the week, so there'll be a lot of emotion around that. Alex is standing up. Okay, stand by. Good hit, and
A lot of bowls off the mat.
yep. Oh well, it's opened it up. All right.
Oh, just lacking a little bit of weight there. Makes me a little bit disappointed with that.
All right. I might have a replay, Candice.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Okay, camera 5, here we go.
Oh, that's not it.
Oh,
Try 6. Yeah, that's it.
that's it? Okay.
We got the bowl he was after. That was that one, but it didn't take that second blue. So that was a surprise.
And the follow-on bowl hit the orange and sheared both of them off instead of following through.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Second
Yeah,
shot.
second shot.
You take that.
We weren't sure we would be doing instant replays today, given there's only 2 of us.
No,
We've
I'm
got Ricky
impressed.
joining us maybe this evening.
Yep, the last three games, hopefully.
Okay, Daniel's going to want to get at least 2 out of this end, just to bring it right the ship, you could say.
Mm-hmm.
So whilst Alex didn't get the shot out of that, he cleared a lot of air, and a lot of the Waikato bowls were, blocking, with the movement from Webby to pop the kitty back. So, a couple of options here. Shaun's probably going to stay the way he is. Yep. Get a good tight second. We'll try and get the shot.
Line's good.
Pretty good again. Yep. That's a solid second.
Like you said, sorry to that, but I tell you what, 1 down in the head when at one point they were 3 down.
Shaun would say sorry if he won lotto, It's just what he says when he's played a bowl. I've never heard him say you're welcome.
No, neither.
No. So Daniel's going to try and get a bonus second here, make it 3-2. This is actually quite an important bowl here.
Well, it's probably a bowl less than his first one.
Yeah, but somehow with New Zealand players like this, we are expecting them to do it.
Is it closer?
It's close.
It's much closer.
Yep, there you go.
That's what we expect.
That's quality. All right. So, first observation, Candice.
Yes.
The team that controlled the end won the points.
Okay.
So, first end, Waikato were all over it.
Yep.
Second end, Waikato had the shot, but Otago had the position.
Yes.
And the kitty
correct.
went back, and then they maintained that position and score. So, fours is a team game. It's not always about the skips, but it's what the team puts on the plate for the skip to dine on.
Oh, sorry.
That's a good bowl.
Yep, free.
Toucher and behind. Now we've got Carol Wright. About the fourth end, she's going to do the circuit for us and give us a score update. So for all those watching at home that might not be in a Otago or Waikato camp, we're going to get a halfway score update from all the games on the floor. We're just going to do that for the fours of each round, because pairs and singles, by the time you do it and do the whole round, the games are finished. So that's what we'll be doing.
Yep, sounds
So
great.
thank you to Carol Wright for offering to do that for us. Takes a village, they say.
And our village is quite small at this
The
point.
village got burnt during the week, and they took our only house.
Yes.
So we're a couple of nomads that made it up to Auckland to bring you the coverage. Okay.
Right, this will be interesting. Kitty's a lot on the left-hand side here.
Yep.
I actually think he's going to have to get quite wide, whereas yesterday wouldn't have had to be that wide.
Correct. So he's playing across his box, and here's that. Now this is the line that yesterday would have held.
Yes.
And there it is. So people go, oh, Daniel played on this yesterday. It's playing completely different
Very
with
different.
a different mat on it.
Yep.
So I'd go as far as saying there's not actually a narrow hand.
No,
Now,
not this time.
they're both playing a similar wide green. Lefty with a touch of a wobble is just going to hold it
Wow.
up beautifully.
That's
You got to love a lefty.
you love a lefty.
Yeah. And that end and head has changed markedly with one bowl. Good green.
Down to the weight. Round.
Weight's good.
Yeah, there we go. That's
That's terrific.
a little bit stiff.
One
with
down,
the,
but
with the
that's
push. But
That's a good bowl. We've got some class. This is a high quality game here, Candice.
Yes,
Two
very
ends
much
in,
so.
I'm excited.
yeah. And we're not one-sided at this point, which is fabulous for us.
We are trying to be independent as we can be, Candice. We've got friends in the team, but that said,
Here to do a job, right?
we're here to do a job. And look, these Otago guys are a good bunch.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're like the South guys.
We'll be staying with a few of them at the north-south, no doubt. We're in the south camp.
I'm believed to, what I've been told is with accommodation is with the South team.
Down in Balclutha, where we will be heading in a couple of weeks.
Terrific venue, brand new venue. I'm really excited. It's only 2 weeks away.
Yeah.
And Chris Moffat's looking after us. Chris and Alana, of course. Looks like they've started well down in
Yes.
the Division 4. Now, just had a bit of a quick look last night through how things were going. Here's Alex with the new hairdo. Asked Alex about the hairdo this morning.
You did.
I said, are you going to comb that before you get on TV? He said, I combed it yesterday. Didn't have that good a day. Changing it.
Yep.
And there you go. That's what happens. He's changed his hairdo to basically as it lies. But he was wearing a beanie earlier on, so it's warmed up now. It's David Webb's
Oh,
arse.
sorry. Oh, no. It's disastrous. Camera
Yep.
3, we'll go there. And just see a little bit there.
Yep, we're just giving Webby a bit of a reminder.
I'm not sure anyone intentionally puts their
No,
butt on
no,
TV.
But, these guys got a bit on their mind at
They
the
do,
moment.
for sure.
Okay.
Right, do I have a better... Okay.
Yep. Good. It looks like Daniel's playing shots today. Now, going back to, I was having a look at the sheet, so it's 1 to Waikato at the moment. I was having a look at the sheet last night, and I noticed there were a few omissions, a few changes.
Yes.
And I was thinking, I'm sure when I looked at the teams that were announced, there were some people missing. So for those that are on the stream, if you can help us out. So I noticed in Division 4 North, Thames Valley, no Boothby, no Kevin Boothby, and he was definitely, I know Tim Jones was the reserve. So if anyone can, I hope I hope Kevin's well. If he's sick, that's fine. But he was clearly missing from the team. And then the Manawatu team, no Bruce Meyer. Bruce has been playing reps all year, so I'm for sure he was. That's beautiful, beautiful block. I'm not sure what he was blocking.
He was not blocking anything. He was supposed to be coming close to his last one.
So and so no Bruce Meyer, and I see Manawatu are sort of mid to lower field, and a Manawatu team with Bruce Meyer in it is a different team to any other.
Yep.
So there's two for people out there. If you know, it could be they're just crook and couldn't play, but they seem to be late changes for me. Two terrific bowlers.
We got Jezza, morning team.
Geez, that must be early in Australia, Jez.
Godspeed for a long day, a long old day.
Yep.
Hopefully someone shouts you a Crown Royal at the end of the evening.
No Crown Royal here. That's where you are, Jezza. Oh no, Crown Royal whiskey. I was thinking Crown Lager.
Yeah, talking about the alcohol.
Crown Royal. Well, I think it'll be too late by the time we're finished to have a whiskey.
I think so.
We were 10:30 last night, 11 by the time we got back to the accommodation. I think tonight might even be later.
Yep, I think so too. It'll tighten up a bit as the day goes on.
Yep.
Big discussions here.
What's he doing, Candice?
I'll be honest, I was reading comments. I have not been watching it all.
Is he looking at orange split there, but he will. There is risk. He could lose his second shot. Yeah.
Going for a slightly safer shot first.
Yeah, just draw and then sit that orange down. Oh no, that is a shot, isn't it? He's blue. Play the perfect draw and you get two out of it.
2 or 3, yeah. Alright. They've made the decision.
I think he's more looking at if we do that, can Shaun peel him off with his last and get a bundle versus just go one down. Ooh.
Okay.
So he was looking to play through that, go across, get the back end of the shot orange, which would fall forward towards the blues. Now that's creative, right?
Very. But then, no time limit. They had the opportunity to figure out exactly what they're thinking.
Yeah.
And not a lot of risk, right?
Yeah.
If they miss, like they did.
Yeah. So a lot of people might be looking at that going, what was that? That just shows the creativity of some of their play,
Correct.
They see shots no one else sees. Don't think this is here. So they're taking one. Okay, so it's Waikato with the early lead. Not much in it.
I got 95 keen Matside viewers on live at the moment.
Well,
Fabulous to see.
They've got a bit of bowls and breakfast, haven't they?
Bowls and breakfast. Sounds like a good combination.
It's the breakfast session.
Getting it in before kids' sports and all sorts. It'll no doubt be happening soon.
Yep.
Although based in Waikato, there's not a lot of sport going on with the kids. I know that much. Rain all week. It's been horrific.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a few weeks, hasn't it? Thoughts out to our the bowling fraternity top of the South Island. You guys have had a hammering. Weather-wise, hope you're all safe and dry. Tracey's just made sure of it. It's gone a bit further than she'd like, but of course when you're leading, you're going, I've got one just a touch short.
Yeah.
I don't need two there.
Yeah. For sure.
Especially when you're playing with someone like Daniel that can move the kitty around. Always put one behind if you can.
A little bit lazy, that bowl, with a slightly short end.
Yeah. Well, that was the old wide swing hand, and it's not now.
No,
We were having to relearn the map.
we are.
Okay. This will be close because he's a lefty.
Get better chat, Dave.
Now that's opened up the back blue.
Yep, Tracey's bowl's looking better and better as well.
It's got James
It
Sullivan
comes on.
drag written all over it, really, hasn't
Oh, 100%.
it? Speaking of James Sullivan, Hawke's Bay in the lead.
Yes.
And he's
Not happy with that.
3 from 3, Jimmy. So keep it going up there in the Hawke's Bay. So that's good.
Oh,
He'd like to have that again.
yeah. Yeah, that's a statement of accuracy there, because yeah, he's not happy.
So double it up with another one at the back is the call from Daniel. I don't know. He's got to get round that front
He
orange.
has. Just.
And, well, he's ended up where he wanted it. But
Yeah.
it's almost like Daniel's resigned to the I don't really care, I've got the shot.
Yes.
Because it's not going to stay that way. So he's just going to put a lot of collateral around the back and the bank. If this sits on that one, it's going to be excellent. That's a great
Yeah,
bowl.
that's really good.
It's still lined up to go square, to the square. Do they play it early?
I think they will.
No. He's back in the back.
I thought they might, because if they can play under and move that orange around, then it just eliminates that shot completely.
Yeah, well, yeah, you'd think there might be an option there for Shaun to
Close it
say
off
to
before
Alex,
they can do
well, you know, use that shoulder, bring the kitty around and take that back out. Or Alex's last bowl, just move it around a little bit more. You can see the strategy that Daniel's had right from Raymond's onwards is
right.
just stack the back, stack the back, stack the back. It's almost like, just leave it to me, guys, just stack the back.
Yeah. Put the position in, I got this. Oh, Shaun's got the crap position at the end of the mat. Willingness to be a good bowl.
Pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. So that makes it blue now, Candice,
It does. Yep.
because he doesn't want to get orange and move that kitty around. They want blue onto blue with enough weight to pop it into the square. Without
Don't know
going
if this is a
to
better angle, but we'll give
without
it a
going
go.
too excited and kill. Webby's, I'm going to give him the kiss of death here, but
You are.
Webby's generally got good weight control. Very deliberate sort of player. Played Webby a few times over the years.
You have.
Oh, he's tight. Got away with it.
Yep, got the result. Got up result, sorry.
This is an ever-changing head.
I think that orange
You think
blue
orange is
split.
holding?
No, orange blue split
Yeah. Yeah.
through there. Orange sideways. Suddenly changing again with 3 up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even potentially get a result. If you get blue onto kitty, it's going
Yes.
sideways too.
Yes. There's potential even orange full will get a good result too. So anything down there is pretty good.
So it was a miss by Webby because
Yep.
the shot was there to play and the kitty back. Head's changed. Shaun's on defence. Now Shaun's still on attack.
Yes.
He's one down, but he's looking better.
Jimmy will be looking 2 rolls out of the white.
Is that Jezza?
Yep, that's Jezza.
Is that Jimmy 2 rolls or Jezza 2 rolls?
Oh, definitely a Jimmy 2 rolls. In other words, 4 feet.
Good luck tonight, Jezza. We'll be.
Yes.
It's going to get nervous here if we're anywhere near 10:30.
It could be getting cut
We
short.
might lose the last end of the singles game tonight just so we can watch Betton win in the Inter-Dominion from Australia. Go the Kiwis. It'll be too early to have any Aussies online, right? Other than Jezza, who's an Aussie.
He's not an Aussie.
He's definitely no Aussie. Right. Oh, he
Oh,
doesn't
not
like
happy.
it. Doesn't like it.
He gave that one up very quickly.
Now, what Shaun's looking at here and what Daniel's looking at is not getting the shot, because they can get the shot. It's what are they going to leave Daniel?
Correct.
Right, so the difference between the average club bowler is get down there, 2 rolls on that orange and pop it out. You got 2 or 3. That's irrelevant. Daniel's last bowl will count.
Yeah.
So it's what will the head end up looking like with Daniel sitting with a lot of blue at the back.
They're looking at the blue,
And moving the kitty.
moving the kitty to the right.
I think he's...
Well,
And sits down.
yeah.
Oh,
Like it's good, but it can still go back right.
no, I think Daniel will go outside edge on the orange and pop it out
pop
for
up
2.
Gotcha.
He's looking at that as that kitty not killing.
And I guess if he gets it full, he'll probably get the shot as well,
Yeah.
as plan B.
It's 2 shots at the moment. I think it's a high percentage shot, that, because as long as you're not under and move the kitty a little bit, but I think you're still only 1 down or 2 down at the most from that.
Yeah. You'd be horribly unlucky to get the
But then
jack
if you get
and
the
then
bowl,
go that way.
if it turns, you get the bowl clean, you get the shot. If you get the outside, the kitty moves sideways. So it's a pretty high percentage.
That's interesting. I wonder if it's coming off the bottom of the blue with enough weight that it actually springs right to the left-hand corner for 4.
Wow.
That's what Webby was somewhat deciding if
Does
it would
your
go.
side camera show anything?
No. I can put it on camera too, but I'm not sure it's...
So it looks like it might get a bit of blue, right?
Yeah.
So if it gets... I think what they're looking at, although we're about to play here,
Yeah.
he's playing it. As I think he's going to be positive draw weight, or even more than that.
I think a little bit more. Edge of the orange.
Yep, close. Oh,
I didn't even know there was a gap between the two.
oh.
Far out.
Even an outside rub off that one would have still got it. Anything but
Anything
miss
but
it.
that. Yeah.
Oh, that stuff.
And I loved the weight. The weight looked perfect.
So, you say a little bit of a miss from Webby and a little bit of a miss from Daniel. Waikato survived 6-2.
Yeah.
I hope this is not yesterday's trend kicking
I
in
know.
again.
I was just thinking the same thing.
We'll have to move the cameras at lunchtime somewhere else if that happens.
That's okay, so
So that's a full green. Coming home nicely.
Yep. Uphill. From this way.
Just about
Just
a
a
foot.
touch.
Yep.
And longest end they've probably had right on the right on the spot, sorry.
Yep.
Yep, Shaun's happy. 2 in the box. She definitely gave a little bit extra oomph on that one.
Yep. Bit excited there.
Oh yeah, not happy. Bit of a slap.
Wow.
Here we go.
Here's Carol. Carol's got an update for us. Thank you, Carol. Okay, here's updates from the floor on the other 5-4s games going on. So we've got Waikato, Baker 6, Upper Hutt, Fuge 3 after 4. So that's looking good for Waikato if they can hold both those 4s. And we've got Tauranga 7, Auckland 3. That's Anthony against Nathan.
Okay.
Yep, so that's looking good for Tauranga. Hutt Valley, Zeno 5, Right, Auckland 0.
Okay. Zeno was on pretty hot form yesterday.
Yep. So again, that's looking like another couple of losses for Auckland.
It does.
It surprises me. I thought they'd be right in this. Okay, Hutt Valley 5, Trillin. Hutt Valley 5, Brandon Williams, Otago 3. And then Paul Smith, Tauranga 3, Wayne Tough, Upper Hutt 2. That's pretty close.
Yeah.
So, yeah, things going at the moment with the current scoreboard form.
And is that 4 or 5 ends gone?
One's Anthony's played 3, the rest have played 3 or 4.
Okay.
So it's about halfway.
That looks better. Yeah, beautiful bowl.
Lovely bowl. So yeah, things are starting to get a little bit ugly for Auckland because they're going to be staring down the barrel of relegation if they don't start getting a few wins. And I don't think anyone would have picked Auckland to be relegated on their home floor. Early days, let's not panic just yet, but trending. Tauranga still going strong, so they've turned up to play.
Yep.
So it could. And then Hutt Valley, so Hutt Valley are up on both leaguers at the moment.
And they need an extra few points, that lot. So.
Yep.
No, it was a Jezza 2 rolls, Dave, not a James 2 rolls.
So that's like end of Matt plus.
And Samuel Anderson, how good is it to see Nash back involved?
Well, Nash has been going really good.
Yeah.
Back in bowls maybe 2 or 3 years now. Yep.
Yep.
He's got a couple of Welshes.
2 more than his dad, I hear.
Who would have thought Nash would be the Smith to have 2 Welshes?
Uh-huh. I think it's proudly displayed, so his dad sees it every time he walks into his house, I hear.
I think he puts it up when Dad's
When
on
Dad
his
comes?
way, and then
Oh,
he
for sure.
puts it away again. So good on him.
Alex is deciding here whether there's a fun shot to play, but
Well, there is. It will ping, but
yeah, we haven't had too many kills on the. We had one, have we? 1 kill on our mat so far,
maybe.
and
yeah.
it absolutely flew across. I think it was Jeff Coey, wasn't it? That a bit of an ugly kill, but
Okay, here is Alex with his boy band haircut.
oh.
He absolutely bricked that. Now he'll be watching this probably tonight. Alex, that was terrific. Or horrific.
Horrific, I think the word is.
It was something thick.
And of course, that these guys are aware that there is a mic on the floor, but in that situation, we'll give him the.
Oh, what a bomb! What a bomb, David Webb. To be fair, they needed it.
Yes,
This
they did.
is, must score end, really. You know, I think we're only halfway. This is the halfway point now.
Endish of the fifth end.
But yeah, 6-2. You don't want it getting away on you.
So Amy Smith, along with the odd photo, just to remind him.
It's not happy times for Paul visiting the boy.
But hey, it could all change this weekend, eh? Tauranga doing the mahi.
They're doing it. Yeah. They've been building for 2 or 3 years.
Yep.
They've got that experience of the Jeff Coeys and Paul and Mike and Lorraine, so they've got that experience, but then they've got like Anthony, Sparko, you know, they've got some young
Up-and-comers,
and they're backing them, you know, they're backing Anthony to skip, you know, they've put Spargo at 2, so they've put their faith in them, so good on them. Seems alright.
he likes it.
That's pretty good. Oh, that's a cracking ball.
He's happy. He's walked away. He's given himself the
Yeah, boy.
red carpet to walk down that time. That's a cracker. 2 down, 1 up.
Absolutely nutted that.
He was hunting it from about the legal length all the way down.
What do you reckon, Jezza? That was pretty good? Jezza wouldn't have seen Shaun play too many draw bombs like that, surely. He's certainly more known as a mover and a shifter, but that was just a perfect draw.
Was.
There you go. Good on you, Shaunie.
Take that any day.
I'd say Daniel's looking for a bit of bowl movement. Might have to play one of the opposition bowls in and pop it out. There we go. Oh, what's that down? Is it shot?
Or do we have a better
It's
angle?
orange.
Oh, you can see it from here?
Yep.
As I say, we're up on the stage, so we're a bit elevated, but our cameras are floor level, so we can sometimes see it a bit better up here. Yep, camera 3. That'll do it. Right there.
And that head's changed from Otago holding the ascendancy with 2 beautiful bowls. Now, all of a sudden, the orange of Waikato has got all the position.
And the shot.
Okay. Not sure what Shaun can do. That outside orange looks quite in your eye-ish.
I'm happy wherever you go, Shaun.
He's going to be short. Yep.
It's actually quite good. I've seen worse ends.
So that was overly complimentary from Alex. That's
Obscene
actually
words.
quite good if you're blocking the dead draw. I'm not sure that's what he was blocking, but
But hey, a big bright orange bowl is going to be in your eye if you're going to play that hand, right? It looked about my 2-bowl speed. Jesus. That's the most words I've heard of Daniel in a very long time.
It's edgy, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because this could go pear-shaped 4 down, but the game sort of requires them to score or have a go. If it was 3-2, you go just try and draw it, go 1 down.
Yep.
You know, but
Yep.
at 6-2, there's a bit of scoreboard pressure, which says play a shot. Now he's going blue onto orange. Let's have a look here. I'll see if I can point it. So I think he's looking at contact there to go through that bowl. And then that one rocks up and over, and then the kitty to there. Now that's really edgy, because if he gets it fat and the kitty goes over here.
Oh, clear it down, then restart again.
Okay.
Yep.
So he's wanting to play that one onto that one, then sits that one down. The kitty moves to about here, unless the blue gets no kitty, and then they're 2 shots. But if it kitty goes there and no blues go, he's 4 down. So
Correct. Hence why they're having a really good look at it, right?
Or you go, we just have to accept 1 down
And just
and
go
go
for a draw.
7-2 and make the next end count. It's just how do you hold your nerve, you know?
I think Webby's more excited to play it, and Daniel's a little bit more, what if? But in the end, Daniel has to play it right, so...
The longer he looks at it, the more risk there is to me, because I think if it was there, he would have set and decided to play it by now.
Oh, he has.
Okay, good luck. Here we go. And that launched everything.
There was not many bowls left on the back after that.
Well, it's a 3-pointer from an absolute peach draw shot from Shaun.
Yep.
That's the
Change the end.
Yep.
Yep, Linda's led off. All but a back toucher here. After scoring a 3, you'd take that any day.
Okay, let's see what happened with that drive. Right, so there it is, a legal bowl. See that? No bounce. So nice delivery. And it hits this front one here. He was looking for the inside one, so it hits that one. And you can see then it goes on to the kitty. And then it's all over.
Flies.
Yeah.
Yep.
Replay brought to you by Subway, Belclutha. That's just a shout out to the Moffats, really, isn't it?
It is, really.
Yeah.
I've had fabulous communication with you for our upcoming trip down there.
Yeah.
That's you and me again, isn't it? With Ricky on board as well, taking the trip with us.
Yep. 3 foot through it, so they're already looking for points here, Otago.
Yeah. And Tracey's got 2 behind, giving them a chance to be able to make that happen.
It's pretty good.
It's not a bad effort. Oh, it's going to turn.
Looked like
Oh,
it was
it's no
more
worse.
weight than it had, but yeah. So here we are, 186 miles northwest of Dutch Harbour. Always wanted to say that. When the game gets to 9-2, you start paddling for stuff.
You do.
And Nash is going to nail an absolute position bomb. Waikato, eh? Here to play.
And again, one-sided. One team is just
Playing the
that
shots.
little bit better. Yep.
Yep.
We're going twice to the well of the trot. Yep, we are.
Got more on this.
Unfortunately, it's turning now. It's going from bad
Just
to
a
worse.
lot more weight
Yep.
than it held.
Run it out, Alex.
It's a lovely shot if you want to provide a target.
Yeah, he just said, oh, that's disappointing.
Where we'll be looking for the split here.
Yeah.
Outside of either bowl is going to be bad news like this. Oh, goodness. Oh, it didn't go far enough. A little bit further and it might have been better for the drag. Things just not happening here for Otago.
Not at all. It's a good line.
That's a better one. Oh, God, again. He's played 2 good bowls that have been really not great.
No.
That said, he hasn't exactly left Webby with much.
Nah.
I think Webby's got to play through the oranges. Yeah. End of match. Similar weight to what Raymond had. So we must have a singles game up next.
That we do.
Any idea what it is?
No.
No.
I was really hoping you were going to ask that.
I can't remember. I'll have a look.
We discussed it at breakfast. Anything? Oh, we got rid of one.
One of them. It's at Tauranga Hutt Valley.
Okay. Last time we saw Hutt Valley on the mat, it was a really good performance.
No, this is Upper Hutt Valley, sorry.
Oh, goodness.
Brandon Fuge, so he'll be looking for a win because they've been hard to get against Anthony Ulet,
Okay. Should be a good game.
who's on fire.
Yep.
So, and then we'll finish the morning session with Brandon Williams and Kerry from Otago against Marcus Drillen and Denise Clarkson.
Sounds like another couple of great games.
Another couple of one-sided games.
Hopefully not. A polite clap, I think, from Alex there. I think they were looking for behind.
Daniel's going to go inside split. Yep.
Not far away.
That's a shot.
That's very good.
Possibly 2.
I think so.
Possibly 1.
I'm favouring 2.
Yeah, I think you're right. Should have been more excited. That was a terrific shot. It's just a nice draw there for Shaun.
No.
I don't know what you're looking there for, mate. Just get down and draw it. You're bowling well.
Give yourself a good chance.
I don't like this shot at all.
Not the way he's drawing.
Well, he's got that side orange as a sighter.
Yep.
But, you know, the shot you're playing down there, you've got to get the right angle of the orange to get a result. And got nothing. I think when they're watching this, say Davey thought that was a misread. Because Daniel can come and draw 3. Shaun could have, the way he drew the last one,
Yep.
just gone and nutted it.
Yep.
Game over. So I think that was pretty low percentage play. And Daniel will come in, I think.
Even a slight touch on Kitty, if he happens to draw it perfectly, we'll get 4.
Yep.
And that'll be a massive, massive change. Certainly will take 3. Close. Close. Oh, is that enough for
Probably
4?
just 2. Yep. Okay, well,
It's points though, right?
that's points, and Otago score on the remaining ends. They could win. Okay, I've got a further score update courtesy of Carol Wright. So, after 5 ends, Hutt Valley Zeno 8, Paul Wright 2, Auckland. After 6 ends, Tauranga Smith 7, Upper Hutt Tough 5. After 7 ends, Trillin, Hutt Valley 11, Otago Williams 3. After 8 ends, so 1 end to go, Belay, Tauranga 9, Trowell, Auckland 5.
Okay.
And after 6 ends, Baker 6, Fuse 5.
Okay.
Ooh, so
Yep. Some pretty tight games.
let's say, I'd say Hutt Valley are going to get 8 points.
Yep.
Looking at that.
Yep. So extends.
Tauranga have got 1 and just up on the other, so they could get 2.
Could get 2. Waikato likely to get 1, could
One
get 2.
here, possibly, and they're pretty close on that other one.
Yep.
So, yeah, interesting.
It's pretty good green. Yep, that's fabulous.
It's pretty good. Music going in the background. Doesn't matter whether you're blue or orange. Got the legs.
Green's good. That's about it.
I think that was a Otago grunt.
Yeah. Just struggling just a little bit.
Beautiful green.
Weight's pretty good too. Oh, it's going to
Weight's
fly.
awful.
Oh,
Oh, Nash.
very rare.
We're talking up. How good he's going. Lefty's going to give us a little bit more. Is he joining him?
Too much more, I think.
A couple of bricks there from Raymond.
Not much in there. Give a really good chance.
That's that classic weight thing where if you play a normal draw to the kitty delivery, they pull up short and then you just give it a bit more and it flies off the end. Pay out here.
Looks better.
Pay out. That's where you want
Yep.
it. Good bowl. Didn't overcorrect it.
Going good green. Oh, no, wait.
Daniel's overly jazzed about what's happening here.
I think Alex has been a little bit of a touch off this game, which is not like him.
His team's doing it all round him, so
Yeah.
it's one of those scenarios where Alex knows he's not going as good as he should be, but he can be humoured about it because it's not affecting the result.
Correct.
If you're playing 3 and you're not quite nailing it, and you're 4 down, you get all sorts of pressure on yourself. So looking for an improvement here. This will be right on up. There's your tip. I was wrong.
You were wrong.
Look at that. Look at this. Shot, Alex.
I've got nothing.
You just know
funny.
he wanted to just improve a foot or two on that
Yeah.
one, and he just did exactly the same.
Almost identical. Yeah.
Right. That's good. Daniel nailed it. Oh,
Did not
he
need
did.
the edge.
He was right on that shot
Yeah.
bowl if he didn't get that feather.
Yeah.
No, I'll be going. I've got another 8 games today. I just want to be just trying to score points here. Stay in the fight.
So a couple of games finished in the hall. It's like Hutt Valley over there is finished.
Yep, so that's a win to Marcus. They would have said, because I think they were sitting in 3rd.
Yep.
Depending on what happens with Waikato and Tauranga, because they could both win 2 or they could both win 1,
Yep.
then that would put Hutt Valley even tops. So it's going to be a fine line between getting 3rd, 4th, or being relegated.
I think
And
so.
it's going to be a fine line between being
Yep.
3rd, 4th, and winning.
Yes.
It's going to get nervy later in the day. You'll feel the tension build as the real positions start to show.
Green's good.
Nah, he's sure.
We've literally all been there.
Yep. And I've said it before, but the difference in this competition, or this Welsh over traditional Welshes, is every team in this hall's got something to play for. What can happen in Welshes is midway through you get a team like Hutt Valley, Upper Hutt Valley, sorry, that's on the bottom, they can sometimes check out, lose, we can't win it now, because it was win or nothing. But even the teams that are in the bottom, is it close again? It's down. Well, he's given himself, oh no, he hasn't got another bowl. That was nearly the shot, and he's probably 2 down here. Yeah, so being at the bottom, second to bottom, every game counts because you're talking about relegation. So if you're playing the last round, you're in front on the table, you're playing someone that's second to last or third to last. They need that win.
Close.
It's just going to die.
Oh, it's going to die. Supreme's good again.
2. Another unlucky result there. So it looks like Shaun's going to continue his unbeaten run. 4-4. Yesterday, talking yesterday, Candice, we're saying somewhere around the hall, some of these skips, someone needs to get a 12 or 13 if they're going to win the Welsh. Shaun's well on the way. 4.
Yep, 4 from 4.
That's it. Daniel's 3.
Yes.
So, Looks like Paul Smith just played a bomb down there.
Yep, good ball there from Tracey.
The other games are just about finishing. We've still got 2 to go.
Loose end here from Linda. She's been pretty consistent, but
Just touch of concentration. Sometimes
Yep.
you get 11-4 and you go, oh, good.
yep,
And then all of a sudden that adrenaline or whatever you had just drops out and then you go, oh. And then you get really annoyed.
that's
You go,
pretty much it.
Why did you do that? Because you've been playing well. Why would you just have one bad end? And it's just concentration.
Yep, for sure. Pretty close. Yep, that's really good ball.
Yep. Daniel's got to try and get a 4 here. That's a pretty good line.
Bad. Just a touch of weight would have been helpful, but it's not too far away.
Right, so Shaun said 1 down's a good bowl. So what he means by that is you're drawing, and if you bring the kitty through to that blue, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's
Better you than them kind of vibes.
Yeah. That's good. Good area here.
That's a great bowl.
How about 1 up?
And a better one up.
Just such a steady guy to have at 2.
Yep. Good teammate. Super steady. Head for that blue and a back toucher is what's been requested here.
All right. Through the blue now.
Oh, Alex.
I don't think this song's reflective of what's going on in Alex's head at the moment. Don't think he's
I
having
don't
a
think it
good
could be any worse for him.
other than the scoreboard. Right, Webby, playing weight.
No, kill. Yeah.
That's just gone pear-shaped.
Yuck.
Playing for the end now. Okay, just you can see in the background there you've got Wayne Tuff and Paul Smith playing in a close game, and then further down from that you've got Brendan Fuge playing Wayne Baker. The crunch games. Candice might see if she can pick up a little bit of that.
Oh,
Not
sorry,
live,
team, not live. I'll get another angle first.
Nice, Linda. Yeah, it's lovely bowling, eh? Okay.
That's better.
I think, unfortunately, there is going to be too many people on the way. Unfortunately, Nathan is slightly in the way.
Right,
Okay.
so we're just staying with this one, but we'll just have a bit of
So that's the Hutt Valley.
it's Wayne Tuff and
It may get a bit blurry at
Frank.
times, but it'll pick up the players in front, so don't mind that as we're watching this. But
goal there from Frank. I think it's a pretty close game there. We'll keep an eye on it.
just gets a bit, as people move, it gets very blurry, so Jeff's having a good look at it. You can see it just in the top left hand of the screen.
Yeah, same sort of shot again. One down to the blue's good. I think Alex's going to go for a walk after this game.
I think he might. Oh, it held on. Trying to get attention of some players, trying to get them out the road, but Shaun's close here. Yep. Handy.
He's going pretty well, that boy. Taught me everything he knows. No. Couldn't teach him what he does.
Maybe the draw shots.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's a big wide hand. It's coming home beautifully. Nearly.
Did sit that blue down. And I've moved all the cameras now, so that nothing else is giving me a better angle. So I think we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah. We'll just try and... Oh, look at that. That's a shot. I think Daniel's just looking for the end here, so he'll try and draw it, and then we will shut down and be back with you with a singles game in about 10 minutes.
Oh, not even sure it'll be that long.
Yeah, still one end going down.
It's
that
super
other
close.
One. Is he close? That's a good end finish for Daniel.
Possibly
so
two.
win to Waikato. Thank you, everyone. We'll be back shortly for a singles game, and thanks for joining us. Enjoy your breakfast.